light them up, torch them up, spark them up, crack the bottle open, torch the lid. You already know it. Boys are back. Whatever the hell it is you guys like to do for the next 15 to 20 minutes, get it going. If that means sparking it up, spark one up. If that means cracking a bottle, crack that bottle. Boys are back in action. We got 15 to 20 minutes of absolute mayhem. You already know it. DocSports.com. This is the Dirty 630 show. I'm Griffin Murphy. Alongside me to my left or right is Nick Menken. Boys are back for another winning day.
Come on.
Are you kidding me?
Keep stacking them up, baby. Let's go.
It's every day mayhem, baby. Dirty 630 show. Yesterday, we came into the show up 52%. Yesterday, you guys thought, and I thought actually, I'm talking for myself. I thought we were left dead in the sand, whatever the hell you want to call it.
Dead in the water.
Padres. Dead in the water. There it is. Thanks for picking me up. San Diego Padres down 4-2 or 3-2 comeback, win that matchup. Absolutely sensational. Plus 130. Cap that playoff as our 5% bow and arrow shot. Then we had the Cubs in a 2-team parlay with the Guardians. Guardians got postponed. That was a 2-team parlay for plus 200 odds. We smacked the Cubs on that one. So we're going to call it a 2% day to cap it off. Ladies and gentlemen, in just 3 weeks on the Dirty 630 show, we are up 54% in profit. Absolutely mayhem. The boys are back. This show is recorded Monday through Friday. We try to get it up by 1 p.m. Eastern time. And just so you guys know, before we get any dirtier, any saucier, Nick, let them know what you got going on over at DocSports.com. And what do you got on tap today?
Yeah, yesterday was a good performance on the ice yesterday. We had that Toronto Maple Leafs, gave it out on the show, and we had them there with our premium selections. Tonight, we have a 7-unit best bet going off on the ice, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm hitting a 71% win rate here on plays graded 7 units here. Ladies and gentlemen, we got a big one on the ice here tonight, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, alongside a 2-pack. We went 2-1 on the diamond yesterday, and we ended up dropping. I laid the points with the Oklahoma City Thunder. Man, the Nuggets coming back and winning it. Dagger there late. Did not expect that one, looking to bounce back on the hardwood floor. But we're locked and loaded today, Griff. What do you got going on at the website?
I'm uncorking the volume today, brother. Today's a big day for me. In MLB, I've got my 7-unit best bet. It's a first 5-inning play. That play goes off at 8:40 p.m. Eastern time, so check that by all means. It's part of a 3-play card with 12 units loaded inside of it. Yesterday, we smacked our NHL 4-unit best bet. Back on the ice tonight with the 4-unit NHL play. And then when it comes to NBA, I did drop my NBA play yesterday, but I love today's slate. And I have a 7-unit best bet. That play goes off at 7 p.m. Eastern time. And just so you guys know, when it comes to my plays graded 7.0 plus, 7 units or higher, I'm currently on a $5,000 run, or profit run, when it comes to those plays. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're hot. We're ready to go.
Get it rolling,
if you guys are looking to jump on board for these selections for absolutely free, whether you guys want to get on Nick's selections, his premiums, or mine, head on over to DocSports.com/free60. There you can go grab yourself a free $60 account. You can use that free $60 on our premium selection. So if you guys want to jump on any of Nick's selections tonight or mine, go to DocSports.com/free60, grab yourself a free $60 account. Use that $60 towards one of our packages. But if you guys don't like us and you guys like somebody else over at the firm, that works for them as well. Now, before we get any deeper, Nick, hit them with the rules. What are we pulling out today?
Crack it open, staying with our Asian Zing, because we had a winning day. We're going to stick with it. You know what it is. 4 parlays in this system, ladies and gentlemen. We got 2-team parlays. We got 1 3-team parlay and 1 Hail Mary, granddaddy of them all. 4-team parlay. Griffin and I will go off increments of $100. Stick to your wrist. We know you're up in those accounts. We know you get very iffy. You want to up those limit sizes, especially if you're playing $5 a parlay. You're going to go to 10. You're going to go to 15. Don't do it. Stick to your wrist. It's all about risk management within this parlay system. And Griff, talk to me about that backbone, our whale bet, baby.
Absolutely. And as Nick just mentioned, this system, we give out 4 parlays. You guys have been with us since February 24th. You better be sticking to that risk management, as Nick just mentioned. Inside of this system, we give out 4 parlays. All 4 of those parlays, you are risking 1%. And then we give a 5% individual backbone selection. So to say, all 4 of those parlays are to lose, and we hit, just like yesterday, good prime example, we hit that 5% whale shot, we're automatically in profit on the day. The rest is all profits. So we lose 3 of those parlays, we smack 1 and that whale, but everything else is extra. I'll get into the volatility of this system later on in the show, but you guys know the rules. Four parlays, all risking 1%. All 4 of those lose. We've got a 1% individual backbone shot. that play hits, we're automatically in profit 1% on the day. But now it's time. Ring the bell, spark them up, crack the bottles open. Time to roll, baby.
Let's go,
we're
baby.
on the diamond.
Parlay
time. Let's rock. Let's roll. We got the Seattle Mariners rolling into Sacramento to play the Athletics. Athletics minus 125 on the money line. Total sitting at 9.5. Emerson Hancock gets a start for Seattle. Despite his numbers, he's been okay as of late, just allowing 5 runs in his last 12 innings. Seattle, they've lost 2 consecutive games now, and they're just 8-8 on the road. The Athletics, they've won 2 games in a row. They're 7-3 in their last 10 games and backed up by Springs tonight with a 4.98 ERA. This game has trap written all over it. The total is the play in this game. It's going under 9.5 runs today. Both of these pitchers have brutal ERAs, but they're more than capable of having good outings, both of these guys. So give me the under 9.5 runs in this matchup. Nick, hit them game 2.
Game 2, staying on the diamond. We got the Philadelphia Phillies and the Tampa Bay Rays here. The Phillies slight favorite, minus 125. The total is sitting at 7.5 here. The Phillies, they just lost their last game to the Arizona Diamondbacks there on Sunday by a score of 11-9. The offense continues to produce runs as they rank 10th best here in the Major League Baseball. They got Zach Wheeler on the mound here against the Rays. In his 7 starts this season, he has allowed a home run in each one of his starts. Yes, there's going to be runs scored in this game. You got Rasmussen on the mound for the Tampa Bay Rays, one of their best arms in this rotation. The Philadelphia Phillies have been swinging the bats really well. Give me the Phillies here, even though Zach Wheeler's on the mound. I still like the Phillies here in game 1 of this series. Take the Phillies money line over the Tampa Bay Rays. So for our first 2-team parlay, we are taking the under 9.5 total runs in the Seattle Mariners and the Athletics, and we are taking the Philadelphia Phillies money line at odds of plus 245. Ladies and gentlemen, let's head on over to our second 2-team parlay. Staying on that diamond, we're going right back to it. New York here. We got the San Diego Padres and the New York Yankees. That total sitting at 8.5. This was our whale yesterday, like Griff said. What a comeback in the 8th inning. We were down 3-0 here. The Yankees, they had the lead 3-0. Top of the 8th inning, 2 outs, bases loaded. Manny Machado hits a double. We score 2 there, take the lead 4-3 in the 8th inning. That's how it ended. The Yankees let that game slip away. The San Diego Padres, well, they're on a 6-game winning streak here. They got their best arm, Michael King, back on the mound. He's 4-1 this season. He's the best arm in this rotation. Give me the New York Yankees here to bounce back. They let one slip. I like the Yankees money line over the San Diego Padres. Griff, hit him with game 2.
Staying on the diamond, we got the Detroit Tigers minus 175 on the money line, rolling into Colorado to play the Rockies. Total sitting at 9.5. Detroit, they come into this game backed up by Jackson Jobe. Jobe's 2-0 on the year. He's got 24 innings of work and a solid 3.38 ERA. Detroit, they're 22-13 on the year. First in the AL Central, 7-3 in their last 10 games. And then they're dealing with the Colorado team, 4-11 at home, 3-game losing streak, and backed up by Chase Dollinger with a 6.48 ERA. Give me a break. Give me the Tigers here on the money line. Minus 175 is our
Let's go, baby. Let's keep it rolling. Come on.
We are taking the New York Yankees on the money line.
Feeling good today.
The Detroit Tigers on the money line. Odds of plus 190. Now, before we get into our third parlay, I am going to touch up on it again. You always know I'm going to do it, and I'm doing it again. The volatility of this system. We are now up 54%. I'm going to say it all week long until me and Nick reset these numbers ourselves. You need to rinse your accounts. As soon as you hit 25% profit, you pull out. If your 1% was $5 back in February of 24th, when we started this show, your 1% should still be $5. And if your 5% was $25, it still better be $25. Stick to the system, stick to the script. We hit them hard when we're up, and when we're down, we screech until we're back up again. Stick to the volatility. Don't change a damn thing. Back in action.
Come on.
Parlay time. Back on the diamond. We got the San Francisco Giants rolling into Chicago to play the Cubs. Cubs minus 165 on the money line. Total sitting at 8.5. Justin Verlander gets the start for San Fran tonight. Verlander, he does not have the same stuff he used to have, and it's become bold due to his numbers. Chicago, they're first in baseball when it comes to offensive runs per game, first in batting average, and first in stolen bases. This team is pesky as all hell on the bases, and tonight, backed up by Colin Ray. Ray's 2-0 on the year. He's got 24.2 innings of work and a stout 1.46 ERA. Chicago should pound Verlander tonight and cover this run line play at odds of plus 130. Give me the Cubs minus 1.5, odds of plus 130 for game number 1. Nick, 2.
Going to the hardwood floor, we got the Indiana Pacers and the Cleveland Cavaliers here. That total sitting at 229.5. The Pacers, man, they stole game 1 in Cleveland on their home court. Now they got game 2 here tonight. The Cavs are coming for blood. That first game 1, finished with 233 total points in that game. Tonight, we will see points, but I think the Cavaliers step up on the defensive side. They slow down the pace of play for this Indiana Pacers team. Give me the under 229.5 points in this Indiana Pacers and the Cleveland Cavaliers game. Let's go to our third and final game. Headed to the ice, we got the Edmonton Oilers and the Vegas Golden Knights here. The Vegas Golden Knights, slight favorites, minus 135 here. That total sitting at 6.5. We got game 1 here tonight in Vegas. Both teams in the first round, they finished the series with 6 games. Now the Oilers head here on the road here tonight in Vegas. The last time these two teams met, the Oilers beat Vegas in Vegas 4-2. The public knows how good this Vegas Golden Knights team plays at home, but this Oilers team does not quit whatsoever. I like the Edmonton Oilers to come out hot in this game, maybe take a lead in the first quarter or period, whatever you want to call it. I know they get off the slow starts, but tonight I think they get this game here in Vegas. Give me the Edmonton Oilers here on the money line over the Vegas Golden Knights. So for our 3-team parlay, we are taking the Cubs on the run line minus 1.5. We are taking the Oilers on the money line, and we are taking the under 229.5 total points in the Indiana Pacers and the Cleveland Cavaliers game at odds of plus 850, ladies and gentlemen. Now, let's get all hyped up for this Hail Mary parlay. We're headed back to the diamond. We got the Texas Rangers and the Boston Red Sox here. That total sitting at 8.5. The Texas Rangers here are slight favorites, minus 120. The Rangers coming off a nice win on Sunday against the Seattle Mariners. They dropped that series on the weekend against the Mariners, but they took Sunday's game 8-1 in that game. But in their last 10 games, they're 3-7 here. Nathan Eovaldi will make the start against the Boston Red Sox, 2-2 record, a low ERA, sitting at a 2.11. He'll be matched up here against Lucas Giolito for the Boston Red Sox. Griff knows a lot about him, was with the Chicago White Sox in his first outing, went 6 innings of work, 5 hits, 3 earned runs against the Toronto Blue Jays. This offense, though, for the Boston Red Sox, they are producing runs. They're currently 7th best in the Major League Baseball, averaging 5 runs per game, while this Texas Rangers is only averaging 3.2. I trust these Boston Red Sox bats a lot better than I trust these Texas Rangers. Give me the Boston Red Sox here. Money line over the Texas Rangers. Griff, hit him with game 2.
Shifting over to the hardwood, we've got the Golden State Warriors at Minnesota playing the T-Wolves. T-Wolves laying 6.5, total sitting at 210.5. Golden State, they screeched their way in here tonight against a very pesky Houston team in round 1 of the 2025 playoffs. Minnesota, they showed pure dominance in their first series against the Lakers. We have to remember how potent this Minnesota defense can be at times. I understand we're going up against Curry and Butler tonight, but I just don't think Golden State is deep enough here. I'm laying the wood with the Minnesota T-Wolves tonight. I believe they're going to come together as a team, and they're going to be a playoff nightmare all throughout this 2025 playoffs. Give me the T-Wolves. Edwards, lay the wood, 6.5 for game number 3. Nick hit him, or game 2. Nick hit him.
Game 3 on the ice here. We got the Carolina Hurricanes and the Washington Capitals. Almost said Nationals there. That total sitting at 5.5. We got game 1 here in DC. Yeah, the Hurricanes are favored in this one. Both teams averaging around 3.5 goals per game. This total sitting at 5.5. Both of these teams have been scoring in that first series in the playoffs here. Give me the over in this game, 5.5 total goals in the Carolina Hurricanes and the Washington Nationals. Griff, close it down with game 4.
Game 4, shifting back to the diamond. Baltimore Orioles rolling into Minnesota to play the Twins. Twins minus 165 on the money line, total sitting at 8.5. Cade Povich gets the start for Baltimore. This guy sucks. He's 1-2 on the year. He's got 29.2 innings of work with a 5.16 ERA. Pablo Lopez gets the start for Minnesota. He's been utterly sensational this season. Lopez has gone 28 innings of work. He's got 26 strikeouts, 4 walks, and a stellar 2.25 ERA. This strikeout to walk diversification is sensational. Baltimore, on the other hand, they're averaging 3.9 games per game, or runs per game offensively, and they're currently on a 2-game damn losing streak. Give me the better picture here and the more lucrative offense with the Minnesota Twinkies here. Take the Twins on the money line, minus 165. So for our 4-team parlay, we're taking the Red Sox on the money line. We're laying the 6.5 points. Wolves. We're taking over 5.5 goals between Carolina and Washington. And we're taking the Twins on the money line. Odds of plus 980. And now, before we get the bow and the arrow out, calm it down for 1 second. Ladies and gentlemen, the feedback, we appreciate all of it. It has been tremendous. Please continue to do so. We only learn and build off of this. It only helps the show continue to get bigger and motivate us to keep going harder. So we appreciate all of that stuff. Please continue to do so. Like, subscribe. And as we always mention, this show is recorded Monday through Friday. We get it up 1 p.m. Eastern time. So subscribe and turn on those notifications. Every time we drop another show, you guys will be notified. With that being said, get the bow and the arrow out. It's time, baby, to do it again. And we're staying on the diamond. We got the Cincinnati Reds rolling into Atlanta to play the Braves. Braves minus 215 on the money line. Total sitting at 8.5. We have a very interesting total sitting at 8.5. Andrew Abott gets the start for Cincy. Abott's a southpaw, and he's got really good start to the 2025 season. He's got good stuff. He's 2-0 on the year, 19 innings of work. He's got 23 strikeouts and 12 walks with a strong 2.84 ERA. His strikeout to walk diversification is okay. It's not great. Chris Sale gets the start for Atlanta. Sale, he's off to a 1-3 start with 35 innings of work. 46 strikeouts and 9 walks. Now, that's a strikeout to walk diversification you look out for. He does have a high 4.84 ERA, but Chris Sale is not an ERA pitcher of a 4.84. This guy won the NL Cy Young last season. He needs to get back on track. Dating back to last year, Atlanta went 60-48 during night games, and they drilled left-handed pitchers as a team, hitting 260 with the team batting average. Give me the Atlanta Braves here to cork Abott tonight as our bow and arrow on the run line. Odds of minus 110, baby. Boom!
Whoa, we got Chris Sale back on the mound here against the Reds. Abbott, just like Griff said, has a low ERA, a 2.84 here. Who's going to take the run line with the Braves? That's right. We're going to take the run line with the Braves. The bats stay hot here. They get all over Abbott.
Whoa.
The run production for the Reds continues to struggle at the plate. Take the bone arrow out. Give it to me, Atlanta Braves on the run line, minus 1.5. Over the Let's go. Recap it down, Griff.
Recap. Let's roll. All right. Parlay number 1. Take the under 9.5 runs between Seattle and the Athletics. Game number 2. Take the Philadelphia Phillies on the money line. Odds of plus 245. Parlay number 2. Take the Yankees on the money line. Take the Tigers on the money line. Odds of plus 190. Parlay number 3. Our 3-legger. And this thing's just got in my face. Our 3-leg parlay. Take the Cubs on the run line. Take the Oilers on the money line. Take under 229.5 between the Indiana Pacers and the Cleveland Cavs. Odds of plus 850. And our 4-leg parlay, we're taking the Red Sox on the money line. We're laying the 6.5 points with the T-Wolves. We're taking over 5.5 goals between Carolina and Washington. We're taking the Twins on the money line. Odds of plus 980. And then the bow and the arrow shot, the one we live and die by, baby. We're taking the Braves on the run line. Odds of minus 110, baby. Boom!
Let's go. Come on.
We appreciate you guys continuously tuning into the Dirty 630 show. We are DocSports.com. All the likes, feedbacks, all of that good stuff. Please continue to do so. We're up 54%. Boys couldn't be more jacked up. We'll be back in action tomorrow. I hope everybody corked them up and lit them up, sparked them down, drank them up, whatever the hell you guys want to call it. But again, guys, we appreciate all of it. We've got to get over to Docs Daily right now, so we are going to close this show up. We're wrapping it up right now. But again, if you're a new member to Doc Sports, head on over to DocSports.com/free60. Go grab yourself a free $60 account. If there's any of these plays inside this parlay that you guys don't like, you can go get our premium selections for free, and you could swap those plays in and out just as me and Nick do on a daily basis. But as always, thank you guys for tuning into the Dirty 630 show. We are DocSports.com. I'm Griffin Murphy. Alongside me to my left or right is Nick Menken, and we will be back in action with you guys tomorrow.